If you are an English learner, I connect with you guys because I have learned English by myself at my home by my own, and I understand the feeling of not improving. Even after learning vocabularies, even after learning a lot of grammar rules, watching a lot of videos related to grammar. But why am I still not speaking fluent English? In this video, I will be telling you the solution of your problem. Why are you not fluent? And I am also going to reveal my personal secret technique which worked for me a lot. When I was learning English, I was stuck somewhere and I acknowledged it, and I did a lot of research and I worked on myself. And after working on myself, I got to understand one important trick, and I made a graph about that. So if you are interested in improving your fluency, then this video is going to be for you, because at the end of the video, you will learn how to become fluent in English. And I know all the English learner, I know all the language learner, you all want it. So guys, without any further delay, let's get into the video. So guys, let's talk about the reasons which is stopping you to speak fluent English. Number one is not thinking in English. If you are an English learner, you are constantly translating in your mind from your native language to English. That can be the reason of not becoming fluent in English. Instead of forming sentences from your native language to English, try to think in English. Try to observe the situation around you. For example, you are sitting in front of your sister and your sister is using phone. In your mind, you can say some things that she is using her phone. She is watching YouTube videos. She is learning vocabularies. My mother, she is preparing food. She is serving food. So when you think in English, the process of learning English, it's just speeds up. So you gotta think in English. Second reason which is holding you back is not speaking every day. Even if you don't have partners, speak every day. If you don't have partner, go and record yourself, record your voice, listen it, process it, find out the mistakes, find out where you are making mistake, write it down, work on it. But please everyone, if you want to become fluent, you have to speak each and every day. Pick the topic and just go and record yourself. And still, if you are finding a partner, you can comment on others YouTubers. Like if you are watching any learning English videos, you can go and comment that I need a partner, put your email ID there, and they will contact you. Thing which is stopping you, which I think you're probably not doing it or you don't even know about it, is shadowing technique. And I'm sure guys, most of you don't even know about it. Now, let me tell you what is shadowing technique. So basically, in shadowing technique, you listen to news, you watch movie, you listen to a podcast, and you just repeat right after them. You don't wait for a minute that I will repeat after a half an hour. You just repeat after one dialogue. And you try to pronounce words like them, you try to repeat their sentence, you try to speak just like them. So basically, shadowing technique is something which works for everyone. If you are struggling with your pronunciation, if you're struggling with vocabularies, if you're struggling in forming sentences, go and do this technique, which is shadow technique. Shadow means become their shadow. Speak like them, pronounce like them, repeat their words. Okay? Most of the English learners, they hold a misconception, which is having a lot of vocabulary will make them fluent. And that's why they don't focus on phrases and idioms. So the fourth reason could be that you are just focusing on vocabularies, not phrases, not idioms. So my suggestion is to focus on phrases, not just words. When you are listening any native speaker, focus on the phrases, how they're forming the phrase, how they are speaking the phrases in the conversation. The more phrases you have, the better you sound, because when you have phrases, you can talk to anyone, you can start the conversation, you can start speaking English. So phrases helps you to become fluent. You cannot just rely on English grammar rules. Sometimes in English, rules doesn't work. There are phrases to help you out. So instead of focusing on vocabularies only or rules only, I would suggest you to focus on phrases and start using them in your daily life. Try to talk to people. Hey, can you please get me a glass of water? That's a phrase. Could you bring me my charger? Could you please bring me a glass of water? These are the phrases. Here, you're not thinking about the rules. That's why they're really, really helpful for any English learner. So the fifth barrier which stops every one of us, which is overcoming of your hesitation. This is very, very important. Do not care about mistakes. Make mistakes proudly. Focus on speaking, because you cannot become fluent until you are making mistake, because we all are not perfect. Human being is just like this. We make mistake first, then we learn something. So please always keep this in your mind. Make mistake first, then you can get success in anything. If you're making mistake and feeling hesitant in expressing yourself, speaking in English, please don't do this, because making mistake is the part of learning any language, whether it's English, whether it's any other language. So speak proudly, make mistakes proudly. It's a part of your journey. Okay, there are many reasons. You must be wondering, ma'am, how many reasons are you going to tell me? Yes, my dear, there are many reasons, and the last and the sixth reason is you are not using English in your daily life. You are just learning and learning. You're learning 10 vocabularies every day. You're learning so many rules every day. You're not using it in your daily life. So why are you not using it? If you're not using it, how are you expecting yourself to speak fluent English? Speak in front of the people and start using it. Start communicating in English. Find someone to talk to, so that you don't feel as hesitant as you are feeling right now. There is only one way to remove your hesitation, is to speak English every day. The more you will speak, the more confident you will become. I have told you enough reasons which is stopping you to speak fluent. Now let's talk about what is the solution. Because the solution I have been carrying for many years, it works for each and every one of us. But the technique that I'm going to reveal in front of you is going to work for each and every one of you. So please hold your seat tightly, because you are going to be listening something very important. Take your pen and a notebook and write it down. So let's talk about the graph. In my graph, you will do one thing, which is listening and watching in English for 15 minutes every day for 21 days. It can be anything. It can be podcast, it can be movie, it can be anything you like. If you are someone who loves to watch BBC News, you can watch it for 15 minutes. But be honest with you that you are doing it for 15 minutes each and every day. Right after listening or watching something for 15 minutes a day, you will put out. That means for 3 minutes, you will speak in front of the mirror. And if you want to record yourself, that would be great, because after recording yourself, you can see your progress or you can see the areas where you can work. So you gotta do two things: 15 minutes of listening or watching something in English and 3 minutes of speaking it. So if you do both of the things for 21 days, the difference you will see in yourself will be amazing, because I have seen the difference in myself. I have been following this practice technique for a very long time, and it's been working amazing for me. That's why I have told you this technique. Since you are learning English for a very long time, I have told you the reasons which are stopping you to become fluent. So focus on the reasons, then you focus on this technique. If you merge both of them, you will become fluent in English in just 21 days. Give yourself 21 days challenge and see what difference are you looking in yourself. So guys, this is it for today. We all know that practice makes a man perfect, and fluency comes after doing consistent practice, focusing on vocabularies and speaking as much as you can. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video. I hope you really like this video. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe this channel, because this channel is going to be helping you a lot in your English speaking journey. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. See you later in my next video.